everyone, EnigmaCoinCollector here. Happy New Year. Hopefully 2022 is going to be better than 2021. And what we're going to do for the very first video of the new year is go over the statistics for the channel from 2021. Now, I did this at the end of 2020, and I thought it would be really kind of cool to see and compare where we were at the end of 2020 compared to the end of 2021. I've compiled the stats using the same stat sheet I had last year. I've added a couple of things, and there are some pretty cool things that I just want to go over and show you what happened with the channel this past year, what kind of coins we searched, what we found, and just kind of go from there. After that, I'll show you part of my collection. Last year, I did a whole overview of my collection. Now, I wasn't able to get lots of editions in all of my albums, mainly because that's really hard to do, but also because I moved across the state last year, and that put a real damper on what I was doing. So I will show you some of the books that I've made a lot of progress and that I'm proud on, and I'll tell you how I did that, and then I'll kind of go over what I have set in my mind for 2022 in terms of goals for the channel. I hope you enjoy this video talking about stats, statistics, looking at some coins in my collection, and talking about what I want to accomplish in 2022. And if you've got any suggestions, what you'd like to see, feel free to leave them in the comments below. All right, enough of the chit chat. Let's go over the statistics for this past year. Now, I've actually put in here as well as the 2021 stats, but also I've left the 2020 stats as well, so you can kind of get a comparison between the 2 years the channel's been going. I created the channel on January 29th, 2020, right before the start of the pandemic. And like I've said, having this channel around has actually given me a lot of positivity in terms of trying to get through the pandemic. Something to work on, look forward to, and I've met a lot of really awesome people on the channel in our awesome community. So to all of you people that have been watching, thank you very, very much. Last year, we had 528 subs at the end of the year. This year, we're ending with 1,191, and I think that is incredible. That is awesome. We've pretty much doubled and over doubled what we had last year, and that's all a testament to you guys up there. And I just want to say thank you very much. It's awesome to see the growth in that channel. One thing that happened because of that is YouTube partnered with me, and I was able to get a lot more exposure. I was able to get monetized, and a lot of the money that I get through monetization, I'm dumping right back into the channel, trying to add features, trying to upgrade equipment, make things as good as they can be for you. So I just want to let you know that I try to put as much as I can back into the channel, and I hope you appreciate it. If you've got any suggestions for what you'd like to see, just let me know in the comments below. Last year, we had 120 videos done. This year, 257. So again, more than double what content we had on the channel. Was really able to do a lot this year, and I'm really proud of that. YouTube gives me an email at the end of each year to kind of show me where I've been, where I'm at. Last year, on all of my content, I got 2,200 likes. This year, 7,214 likes. Guys, thank you again so much. That number is insane. It's tripled. Almost tripled from what we had last year. So I guess you've liked the content I've been producing this year, which really means a lot to me. We had about the same number of comments, a little bit less, but that's okay. I appreciate the casual viewer as much as I appreciate the viewer that's out there and commenting with me. So if you're watching in any way, shape, form, or fashion, I appreciate it. They didn't give me the statistics on how many times my content's been shared this year, so I just left that blank. Total views for this year, 36,000 views. I just can't get over that. We've pretty much doubled the number of views I've had on the channel this year. Guys, thank you so much. I think that's a huge jump and a huge number. Minutes watched. This number is nuts. We went from having 100,000 minutes viewed, 335,000 minutes viewed in the past year on the channel. That is just incredible. All right, so now that we're done with that, we're gonna get into what we hunted this past year. I keep a database on my computer at all times. I update it, and I'll just show you what we found this year. We'll start with the pennies. As far as the pennies goes, last year we hunted 28 boxes. This year I only hunted 9 boxes. Now, the reason for that is because in the past year, I made the switch from primarily doing videos to live streams. And because of that, I didn't have as much time to do box hunts. My goal is to try to produce a video every Sunday and post that. Sometimes it's a box hunt, sometimes it's a collection discussion, sometimes it's a mail call. You never really know what it's going to be. So I knew that my boxes hunted in terms of the other denominations were going to go down, and that's okay. I expected that. Last year we hunted 75,000 pennies. This year only 2,250. We found 152 Wheaties in those boxes, which is pretty cool. Nickels, my favorite coin to hunt. Nickels, last year we hunted 27 boxes. This year we hunted 12 boxes. And again, I knew that was going to be expected. 24,000 nickels hunted as opposed to 60,000 last year. We found 8 buffalo and 11 more nickels, which is pretty nice to see. Dimes, we actually did pretty good with dimes this year. We hunted 1 more box of dimes than we did in 2020. We found 12 silver dimes in those rolls, which is awesome. See if I can pull this up without disrupting anything. There we go. Quarters. Quarters have been rough for me. I know they're rough for a lot of people. We hunted 9 boxes of quarters this year as opposed to 10 the previous year. We found 1 silver in 9 boxes, which is nuts. We found 7 W's though, which is pretty cool too. So basically you're either getting a silver or W per box that I've hunted, more or less. I have yet to find a silver quarter since I moved across the state. So I'm hoping that that changes as well, but it is what it is. Now with halves, these numbers include both boxes I've hunted on my own that I've made videos on, boxes that I hunted that weren't selected on the live stream, because a lot of times I did hunt the boxes that weren't selected just to get fresh coins and turn them around, and 9 times out of 10 there was nothing in there. Sometimes there was a random 40 or random 90, but I'm putting all those in my tubes and I'm using them as giveaways. I'm using them as skunk insurance. So anything that I find in those boxes, I'm pretty much putting them back into the inventory and going straight back out into the community. So I just want to make mention of that. This also includes then the live stream donation boxes as well. So every half that I've hunted this year is included in this statistic. Last year I hunted 15 boxes of halves. This year 147, and I knew, again, because I'm focusing more of my time on halves, that that would be the case. 147,000 half dollars hunted. Wow. In those boxes, we found 197 40% silvers. We found 42 90% silvers. We found 29 Benjis, and we found 7 Walkers, which is pretty awesome. So lots of silver to be found out there. Those are my final statistics for 2021. And it'll be interesting to see, because I'm going to keep this going and we can kind of make a comparison where we were at the end of 22 compared to 2021, because I didn't do this last year. Final numbers. Let me see if you can see it. You can. Total number of coins hunted this year, 236,500 coins. Pretty much 250,000 individual coins have passed my eyes this year. That is up from last year with 192,500. Now I know last year I said I wanted to increase the number of coins that I hunted. If I'm going to halves, there's only 1,000 coins per box, so I'm going to see fewer coins. But because we did so many boxes, we still saw the increase, which is just nuts to think about. That's how many coins I've looked past in the past year. And if you combine these two, I mean, we're talking 400,000 plus coins in the past 2 years alone, which again is just insane when you think about it. So those are the statistics on the channel for 2021. Right now, what I'd like to do is to show you a few of my albums that I've been able to make really good progress on this year, and then we'll talk about goals and aspirations for 2022. So like I said, I'm not going to be showing you all of my books this year because a lot of them are the same or pretty much close to the same compared to last year. But the 3 books that I was able to make really awesome progress on were the 2 Walking Liberty books and the Ben Franklin books. And the reason for that is because I'm buying a lot more silver for the channel. And I did go through the picks that I got, and I went through and did compare to what I had in the album. I was filling spots, I was upgrading, and because of that, I was really able to make really nice progress on these books. So let's go ahead and show you what I've got in terms of walkers. I did make some trades for these. You can see that we've got some really early walkers. Okay, I really do like the Walker design. It's great. Still missing the first year, all the varieties there, but we've got a 1917, which is really cool. And the reverse mint mark ones, obverse mint mark ones are really cool as well. So we're making some really nice progress on the teens Walkers. This page is blank. And we've also got some progress over here on the 30s Walkers. So still some work to do on this book. I knew that. It's going to take some time, and I'm not putting gem quality coins in here. I'm basically putting call or just above call coins that I get or that I trade, because I know that these albums aren't the best way to keep them, but they are a way that I can work on them and make progress and have them in my collection. Second Walker book is even better. Book 2. See, we're making some really, really nice progress. Don't have any of the varieties. There's some really nice coins in here. That 1947, it's got some milky toning to it, but man, the detail's great on it. Really happy with that. I got that in a roll of Walkers that I bought for the channel, so plug that in right there. The detail on that is great. Still missing the 46S and the 47D. You know, those are harder to get with the mintages, but that page is completely full. And then, of course, the lower minted Walkers, hard to get with that 38D. Gonna be hard to get, but you know, we're still making good progress on that. So those are my Walker books. And then Ben Franklin book is actually doing really well. I actually bought some Ben Franklins right at the end of the year and went through them, and believe it or not, in a roll of Benjis, I was getting a 48D. I got a 52S. What else did I get? I'm trying to remember. The 53, I got the 53 in that roll too. So there's a lot of better date Benjis out there. They're not really technically key dates, but I was able to get a lot of the better dates in rolls of, Benji rolls that I was getting for basically melt value plus a little bit extra. Some of them are really nice. Look at that 62. But yeah, I've got pretty much the Benji album nearing completion, which is really great to see. You know, obviously we're missing some of the low mintage ones. Pretty much all of the ones that I'm missing are low mintage, with maybe the exception of the 54, 13.4 million minted, but everything else is under 10 million, and I'm pretty proud that I was able to fill this album up as much as I did with buying junk silver purchases. So let me know if you're interested in seeing videos of myself doing that. Sometimes I buy rolls off AppMex, sometimes I buy them at local coin shops. Would you be interested in seeing me go through a roll of Benjis or Walkers when I'm getting material in for the channel and showing you what I get in those rolls? Let me know if that's something you'd like to see in the channel. Leave it in the comments down below. All right, I just want to take a few minutes to briefly talk about the goals for the channel for 2022. I know my goal this year was to at least increase the number of coins that I collected and saw and went through boxes with, which I absolutely did. I fell short of doubling the amount. Again, part of that is the reason due to the fact that I'm live streaming more. So my goal for 2022 is simply just to see more coins pass my eyes than I did in 2021. So we're looking to at least hit 250,000 coins going through the camera on 2022, which I think is a great goal. I would also like to hit double digits in terms of number of boxes that I get. So I think in all of the boxes this year, with the exception of nickels, I was single digits for boxes hunted. Pennies, 9, dimes, 8, quarters, 9. I want to at least get to 10 boxes on each of those and maybe push it a little bit further from there. I also want to start getting into a little bit more of coin collecting in terms of getting some PCGS coins and to show you guys. Now I know I've got 3 separate orders right now at PCGS. As soon as I get those orders back, we're going to be starting a new series in 2022. It's going to be the PCGS unboxing series. And I'm really excited to do that. I've got a group of 9 coins that I have for my collection that I submitted for grading, as well as the 2021 Morgans and Peace Dollars. And then we've got one roll at a time's Bling and Benji collection to come back. All of those are going to get made into separate videos, and I'm going to go ahead and post them on a new series on the channel. I also want to start getting some things. I've got a purchase that I showed in my last live stream that I'm excited to show you guys, and we'll have a discussion about it, but buying more older sets of coins to add to my collection, talking about what we're going to do with them, what's the best way to present them, and the best way to collect them. I would also like to try to get into stacking a little bit more for my own personal collection, stacking generic rounds, stacking bars, and just trying to expand my collection because I am trying to build my collection up, and I'd like to try to do more of that. See, purchasing some silver off the internet, local coin shops, and showing it to you guys, seeing what you guys collect and stack. And that brings me to my last point. If you've got any suggestions for what you'd like to see on the channel in 2022, please let me know in the comments below. I'm doing this channel showing you what I'm doing, but if there's a suggestion or an idea that you have, let me know, because if it's something that I do end up liking, I'll definitely incorporate it into the channel and show you on the journey that is coin roll hunting, coin collecting, and bring it to the forefront. One thing that I am going to do, and I know I said that I wouldn't do this in a couple other videos, was I'm going to keep buying products from the United States Mint. I was really frustrated with the way that the Morgans and pieces came out in 2021. I'm really disappointed with the process, but the unboxing videos were far and above and beyond the best viewed content I've had on the channel. And I think a lot of you really appreciated that. And one video actually got close to 4,000 views, which is just incredible in my opinion. So I think I am still going to be buying from the United States Mint with the sole purpose of documenting and showing the coin community what the experience is like on my end, to help you make decisions, and just to show you what it's like. Hopefully they're getting better. I know they just announced that they are pulling back some of the purchase dates for their 2022 purchases, but because you guys like that so much, I'm going to keep doing it for you and the coin community, so you can look forward to seeing that on the channel this year as well. I'm still doing live streaming next year. Actually, it's this year. By this point, you're seeing the video. I'm going to try to get 1 or 2 more banks. That's another goal of mine, to give you guys a little bit more selection. We're still going to be doing that. If there's anything you want to see me do differently in the live stream, the box donations, let me know as well. And I think that's pretty much it, except for one thing, and that is I just want to thank you, the viewer, because we've had so much success on this channel in 2021. I am blessed, and I am humbled by the fact that I have so many people tuning in to watch my videos, come see me during the live streams, send me emails, and I really, really appreciate all of you spending the time and choosing to do that. It means a lot to me, more than you probably can know. So I just want to say thank you for watching. I'm really excited for 2022. I can't wait to see what's in store for the coin world, the coin community, and the channel here as well. Well, that's going to do it for this video. I'm really excited for 2022, and I hope you are as well. If you like this video and you want to see more like it, don't forget to click subscribe. Leave a like if you like this content. If you got something to say, leave it in the comments below. And remember, it's always a mystery until you crack open those rolls and you find out what you got on the inside. Thanks for watching, everyone. Happy New Year. See you next time.